Hi, Andrew from Connected Digital World here. Ubisoft will shortly be releasing the next in their Assassin's Creed game franchise, Assassin's Creed Unity, set during the French Revolution. Ubisoft invited us to Paris to take a look at the game and to interview some of their key development people. And all gameplay footage was captured from the Xbox One version of the game. Enjoy! So, thank you for joining us.
My pleasure.
Would you like to introduce yourself and tell us your role?
Okay. I'm Bruno St-Andre, the Mission Design Director on Assassin's Creed Unity.
Tell us a little bit about Assassin's Creed Unity to start off.
Okay. Assassin's Creed Unity is the new opus of the series. We're the first fully next-gen title of the series. And I think what we're putting forward today is actually, for the first time, a 4-player campaign in the Assassin's Creed fantasy. Plus a lot of improvements are on our core pillars, stealth, fight, and navigation, and a lot of new design choices in missions also.
So how do you go around actually designing a level in a game like Unity?
Okay. For my part, the mission design that we did in Unity, actually, we took that really seriously and we wanted to put it forward. A lot of times in the brand, we had two conflict ideas where we were going to the more open-ended world, with a more immersive open world than ever before. But on the other sense, we were also having a strictly linear narrative mission experience. So we wanted those two to merge better. So that's what we did in Unity. We made sure that all our missions were much more open-ended than they were before, offering you black box mission where basically what it consists in behind the hood, it's mission that ask for a long-term objective more than breadcrumb objective. So we want the player to actually be more creative in the way he resolves those objectives.
And there are also murder mystery objectives. So tell us a little bit about those.
Yeah, murder mysteries are part of the side content we add into the game. It's a bold choice also because a murder mystery and Nostradamus Enigma have something particular. Is since they're side content, you're never forced to do so. And for the first time, we designed missions where we're not gonna always tell the player what to do next. He will have to deduce himself out of the clues he get, out of the hint from the database and all the information he can gather from the game. He's going to deduce, in the case of murder mystery, who's the murderer, so who to accuse, who not to accuse. And in case of Nostradamus Enigma, it's where are the treasure hidden in cities like Paris, in landmarks like these ones.
What do you guys use for inspiration for the level design?
A lot of other games also, but for level design, for the building of the world, for sure Paris is the inspiration itself and all the history that comes with it. We did a lot of research on the monument, the city, a lot of research on the hidden stories of Paris also, which is really interesting. Like, for example, the murder mystery. We've got a character, Vidocq character, which is inspired by the real character, and he was really famous in the way he changed how to investigate crime scenes. So we actually dig up some real murder investigation that he had to do, and we put those in the game. It's the same thing for a lot of the side content, contracts, murder mysteries and stuff like that, that will use real life history of Paris, and sometimes like really hidden stories.
Okay. What's your favorite hidden story then that you've come across?
Oh, that's hard to tell. I would say, to be honest, for myself, I'm a fan of the Vidocq story. It's a nice character, so I would say some of those are probably one of my favorites. But there's a lot of other ones that are funny that probably player will laugh when they stumble on them.
Excellent. And you've obviously talked about a lot of these side quests and side missions. How many are there? Are they enough to keep players interested?
No, yeah. The team that we in-house that we created is the 1,000 Stories of Paris. I wouldn't say we've got 1,000, but we've got a lot. I don't know the exact number, but I'm pretty sure it's more than 200 of those little contents scattered in the world. So yeah, there's enough, plenty of them for the player not to get bored.
Okay, and so obviously you've got the main story arc, but you've mentioned co-op as well. Do you want to tell us a little bit about the different co-op versions?
Yeah. First, the main story, the story of Arnaud, is the redemption path of our main character. Then, when he gets introduced to the assassin order, because you're gonna get introduced and ranked up within the order. Once you get introduced, you open up all the Brotherhood missions. So each challenge or task that are greater that needs greater than one assassin to succeed them, are the Brotherhood missions. So those missions are all doable by co-op. So you can do it 1 player, 2 player, 3 player, or 4 player. These are the Brotherhood mission, and we've got the Heist mission. Same thing, it's still the Guild of Assassin taking on some challenge. Those one, they have a little twist where we ask the player to mainly remain stealth, and they'll get a bigger reward if they do so.
And why should people play Assassin's Creed Unity?
For me, two personal things. I think playing with your friends, once you tried it, you're sold to it. It's something that, even though we talk about it, we show in demo, the real feeling comes from playing with your friends, actually, and tackling a challenge and seeing your friend coming from the top of the building, doing an air assassination on the guy who's just about to hit you, then tagging up to kill the remaining guards. That for sure is a seller. Then the second point for me, I would say coming back to the roots, being an assassin that feels more like the fantasy of being an assassin, closer to the stealth pillar. So you're not a one-man army anymore. We're asking you to strategize, to plan. I still feel that the perfect assassin is the one who times his perfect strike, and once you get overwhelmed, vanish, find another approach and strike back again. You'll see plenty of those opportunities in the game. We've went closer to that route. We've given more opportunities for assassination than ever before. So that would be my second personal favorite. Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you very much for joining us
My
today.
pleasure.
Thanks for watching. Why not subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking on the link on the screen now. And we have some more Xbox One Assassin's Creed Unity gameplay for you too.